The biggest biotech ETF, the IBB, falling on Tuesday. Why and where does it go from here? Let's get the next move with your Trading Nation team. Chad Morganlander with Washington Crossing Advisors, Stacey Gilbert with Susquehanna. Stacey, a two-part question, really. I mean, what do you think's behind the weakness, and what do you guys at Susquehanna see going forward?
Yeah, biotech, it's funny. If we were to go back to the election, the biggest risk to biotech was not a Republican sweep. It's fascinating to think what we'd be talking about right now had it been a Democratic sweep. But I think a lot of what's being priced into biotech now is just the uncertainty surrounding it. If we look at volatility, which is going to be our measure, and we can look at it on the XBI, which is going to be your Spider Biotech, or the IBB, that's NASDAQ. So either one of those, when you're looking at what's being priced into the market, it does have excessive risk being priced in, or more risk than I would say is above average, but not crazy when you look at it over the past couple of years. Biotech has definitely been one of those sectors that whips around a lot. The interesting thing from our perspective that we see is investors seem like they want to be bullish. They haven't moved in terms of the ETF level. We're not seeing new money moving in, but we are seeing trading in the biotech options, which suggests that investors want to be bullish, buying call spreads. So you mentioned XBI and IBB. We actually have seen more buyers of call spreads in those. It's investors not willing to dump all of their money in just yet by using it through the ETFs or individual stocks, but really wanting some sort of position, thinking that there is a possibility that the fundamentals may be good. The problem is you just don't know what the next tweet's going to be, and that's obviously a big factor right now in biotech.
Yeah, the tweeter-in-chief has been sending prices all over the place. So, Chad, you're a value guy. I mean, we've talked in the past. There's some biotech stocks that you would buy. They're not all wildly speculative, but now you've got this headline risk as well. What's your take on the group?
So, similar to Stacey, we think that there's headline risk, uncertainty, but valuations do make sense, in particular on the large cap biotech sector. The general thematic for the healthcare industry, not only biotech, over the next 5 years, and this is one of the reasons why I think investors are looking at this group, is that healthcare spending is going to increase. Regardless of what you call the plan, the Obama plan, the Trump plan, healthcare as a percentage of GDP will go from 17, 18% of GDP closer to 21% over the next decade. With that said, we would be overweight healthcare. We would also look as an individual position at a company like an Amgen, which is a rising dividend type of company. Valuations make sense. Yes, there's uncertainty risk there, hence the reason why the valuations right now are somewhat depressed. Over the long run, again, we think that the healthcare industry, in particular biotech, is going to outperform the S&P. But the long run to us is 5 years.
And that should really be the long run for anybody. I know sometimes long-term has turned into weeks now somehow. Anyway, right. Your long-term optimism on biotechs is duly noted. Chad Morganlander, thank you very much. Stacey Gilbert, the tweet risk, also very noted. Thank you very much. Folks, thank you very much for watching Trading Nation. I'm Brian Sullivan. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.